Hi gang, Sifu Joel Ludlow, Evolution JKD. I had somebody give me a comment about injuries in martial arts training, and I think it's a really great one, and I want to share a few points on that and really come to you so you can help yourself avoid injuries. Now when you're training, whether you're doing a striking art, whether you're doing a grappling art, there are things that are going to cause pain. Ouch, that hurts. You are going to get hurt a few times. I got a bruise, I got a fat lip. Those things you can recover from very quickly. There's no long-term or medium-term damage. Injury is when you have a damage, when you break a bone, when you tear a tendon, when something bad happens to you. There's a couple of reasons for that to happen. One reason is you're not properly warmed up. Your body is not properly prepared, strengthened over the necessary time to do those drills, whatever they are. I had a student of mine who did warm up every day. We were doing, I think literally it was a sprint. He hadn't done his warm up. His Achilles tendon burst. Like, what happened? Oh, I didn't do my stretches. I didn't do my warm up. He did his warm ups every day. Every other class he'd done them. That class he skipped it. That's when he got an in. You got to watch out for that. One of the things that you also have to watch out for is an instructor pushing. They don't have the skill set to keep you safe, and they don't have the patience to properly educate you and prepare you to do a drill that could injure you. That's a big deal. You want to watch out for those. Now, one of the things that we like to think about is as you get into the higher levels, you get a higher risk. Not really, no. Beginners actually hurt people more than advanced students do because advanced students have a better sensitivity, a better awareness of themselves, what they're doing, and usually a better relationship with their training partner where they trust each other and they allow themselves to work more properly. They're not trying to hurt each other and they understand the movements better so that they can avoid injury. I don't want to go too far because that's going to hurt my training partner. Whereas a new person doesn't know that and they go, whoop, and they blow something out. That's kind of it. They don't have control of themselves and they don't understand where that give is. Or they're holding on and fighting, and then the other person is holding on and fighting for like an arm bar, and then all of a sudden the muscles give out and there goes the elbow. You're popping that elbow, which is what you're trying to do in the first place. So you have to train intelligently. Instructors have to have the patience and they have to have the skill set to guide whatever student body they have in a safe manner to get there. One of the other really amazing things that's going to help you, any martial arts practitioner, avoid injury is equipment. Holy shit, we have so much equipment now. Like, I'm 49, I started really training at 24. Now I had other stuff before, but like serious, like, hey gang, like it's on. I started at 24. So even then, 25 years ago, our equipment was shit. It was absolute garbage. Thankfully, they're not big things. I've got a split, I think, in this eyebrow from wearing crappy gear. We had elbow pads on, but a friend of mine, bang, came over. The headgear shifted down, caught me in my Cro-Magnon brow there, and split it open. And literally, he was like, dude, you're bleeding. And I was like, where? Because we were just sweaty, sparring. And it was just shitty gear and it caused injury. Again, I'm training, pop, 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 pop. We had crappy finger gloves and we had sticks that we had made out of PVC and insulation. I caught the end of one and I got a freaking, yeah, it's this one right here. I got a 3 stitches in my finger because it just cut it open because I blocked it and hit it, and then it was just like bleeding all over the place. Gear is going to protect you. It's going to keep you safer. It's going to allow you to explore things in a manner that you can work on distance and timing, you can work on application of technique, whatever that happens to be, without getting beat up, without just getting wrecked. You know, whether it's a big mat that you're on, putting mats up against the walls, wearing gis, putting in mouth guards, putting on finger gloves, cups, headgear, what have you, whatever it is, elbow pads, knee pads, something to protect you, including your footwear, or having good shoes on when you need those. Having all those things is going to keep you safer. It's not going to eliminate that. You still need to have students who are working well. You need to have instructors who are overseeing everything and guiding you properly so that you can better avoid those injuries, and creating a positive environment. Honestly, if you have a crappy environment where people are getting injured, someone's hurt every single class and someone gets injured every couple of weeks, like injured, that's a shitty school in my mind, because I don't want to train there. I don't want to do that. I mean, it could be as simple as clean the mats, disinfect things, clean the gear so you're not getting everybody a cold, you're not getting some crazy rash, you're not getting some illness that's going to take you away from your training, but you're also wearing the appropriate gear so that you're not getting, a broken nose, you're not getting your orbital bone cracked, you have proper distancing when you're working. People are working properly with each other and with the right mindset so that they can, and the proper understanding of what the technique or the movement or whatever is. If you're doing an arm bar and you have somebody just grab and fall down, you're increasing the odds of someone getting their elbow or shoulder wrecked. If you're going slowly with that and you're mindful with it, you can explore, where is that lock? How do I get into it? How do I find my proper position, shifting to find, and then as you get more acclimated and your coordinated muscles better at getting you into that position with stability and control, then you can do it. Same thing for punches, same thing for kicks, same thing for throws, same thing for all of it. So mindfulness from the student, mindfulness and oversight from a qualified instructor, doesn't matter what you're doing. I've had lots of really great instructors, and gear. And a positive environment. So there's 4 big things in there. Guess what, gang? If you're doing martial arts, you can still get injured. You walk down the street, you can trip and fall. If you're driving your car, you can get into a wreck. Those things can still happen, but we don't want to be just driving around like no seatbelt, crazy all over the place. Maybe you want to get into a car and put your seatbelt on, have some airbags, use, your headlights and indicators, and just take some precautions, and using your awareness and being a bit more sensible about your training. So give that all a try. Put your comments down in below. Let me know what you think. And if you have other cool questions about whatever, if you have something else, then let me know. If you have something specific that I didn't answer, let me know in the comments and I'll try to get to it, okay? All right, guys, girls, peoples, have a great day.